The boring years is where it happens. Hi guys, welcome back to Clare's Kingdom, where we talk facts, walk fierce, and remind the world that well-behaved women rarely make history.
You wake up, house up, run around in it, flossing on it. This diamond, my diamond, this rock, my rock. I woke up like this. I woke up like this.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are back with a real one, okay? The boring years is where the magic happens. Now, I don't know about you guys, but this whole level up journey, becoming your higher self, becoming her, becoming the woman or the person of your dreams is not for the faint in heart. And I've made so many videos about, how being a powerful woman is not easy. And a lot of the time our paths tend to be harder. But in this video, I'm talking about how things can get real boring really quickly. And especially of late, I found myself just being so bored, of doing the same routines, the same morning skincare, night skincare, eating the same meals, the same meal prep, doing the same workouts. And of course, there is power in versatility. Like you can mix things up here and there, which I do tend to do as well. But especially when I get to the point of actually having momentum and actually stacking the days, being consistent with gym, being consistent with my water intake, with my steps, I find that it gets to a point where it's just like boring, like, when is it gonna happen? So I just wanted to make this video to encourage anyone else out there who may be in that phase. But one thing that encourages me is the fact that, especially when I look up to like entrepreneurs, women in this space, and they talk about how it was the boring days, it was the boring years that led them to the life that they currently live. It's like really encouraging because it's like, you know what? These are the days you choose to meal prep instead of going out to a party or going to a restaurant with friends or whatnot. The days you chose to, make that content, create that business, sell those products instead of doing the easy scrolling, rotting in bed. And of course, I know we have our days. Like, Lord knows I've had my days where I just didn't want to do anything. But I'm talking about the overall picture, the overall trajectory of your life. And especially this week, I just found myself in like just feeling like a bot, like literally waking up doing the same thing. In the movies when it's like the days just keep looping and looping and they just keep doing the same thing over and over again. It just felt like that, like going to the gym. I didn't want to do it, but it's like I didn't have that feeling to do it or not do it. I just got up and did it. Like literally, like I think it was last week, a few weeks ago. No, it was definitely last week. I literally slept at like 3 a.m. knowing that I had a gym class I would have to be up by 7 a.m. and the gym class was around 8 a.m. And I said to myself, you know what, it's too late, I'm not gonna go. Tell me why that 7 a.m. alarm rang and I tried to ignore it, but I literally, when I tell you I got up against my own, like I literally just got up, changed into my clothes and I went to that gym class. And I was glad I did, but it's like getting to that point where your habits are no longer an obligation or something you have to talk yourself into, something you have to speak yourself into or out to. It was literally just a thing where it's like, I said I was going to do it, I have to do it. And I think that's actually a very good place to be, where your habits or the things you want to do are no longer, like I said, obligations, but just instincts. Like it's just part of who you are. And when your habits become part of your identity, that's a very powerful place to be, because eventually the results have to come. You become what you're fascinated with. You become what you sow. You become what you do. You build the life you support with the actions you do, not with what you wish for. This is just a reminder that there's power in this process. You stacking the days, even feeling bored. Like I sometimes, even like I love creating videos for this channel and I love all the growth and I love how you guys interact in the comments. I love it all. But even sometimes, even when I'm recording or like editing stuff, it's like, wow, like it feels like I'm doing this again and again and again. But I think it's encouraging to know that the results will always come. Like one of my favorite quotes, I think it was Coach Stormy that actually said this a few years back. And she talked about how the word consistent, she broke it down. And, the first part of consistent is con, like C-O-N, meaning trick. So you basically have to trick yourself or tell yourself that if you keep going, the results will come. And that's literally just been my method over the years. Like if you keep going, results will come. And if you stop doing it, then you're guaranteed to not get what you want. So it's like you might as well do it, knowing that something has to come out of it. It may not happen exactly when you want it. It may not even happen, or it may not even happen in the way you expected it to happen, but you're building momentum. And I find that the seasons when you're actually building momentum, you're actually consistent, that's where the boring feeling sets in, because you just find yourself in this in between, not exactly where you used to be, but not exactly where you want to. The thumbnail even says like fake it until you make it. Keep stacking those days until it's no longer boring, but it's actually contributing to the trajectory of your life. And this is why they say it's lonely at the top. This is why the higher you go in life, it gets even more empty or less crowded, because many people are not willing to sit in this phase of the boringness or the nothingness. Like, it literally feels like nothingness sometimes, especially when it's like there's so much to do, but it just feels like, I don't know, like I don't know how to explain it. It's just such a weird part of life. Like, you don't know what's happening, but it's like you just keep going anyway. You don't know if it's working, but you keep going anyway. And that can be boring when you can't see the results like straight away, or it would be much easier to just give up, or just to, you know, do what everyone else around you is doing. But just keep going, okay? Keep going. If it was easy, everyone else would do it. If it was easy to be a successful person or a successful woman, everyone would be doing it. So the fact that you even have the courage to be on this journey, especially as it's as boring as it can get, and don't get me wrong, I am grateful for how far I've come, and I'm grateful to God for everything He's given me. But it's like, wow, like we really need to talk about this season of when it's just boring, where it's like nothing new is happening. I think we can also even call it like a maintenance season, where it's like you're just maintaining what you've been doing and just, you know, just working towards the goals. And yeah, just know that there's power in this process. There's power in the boring years. There's power in the mundane. I made a video about life is in the details. Literally the little things, the little seasons, the days where you felt like giving up, the days you just couldn't be asked. Like literally yesterday, I had to drag myself out of bed to go to the gym, but I did it. Like, I think especially just not thinking about it and just doing it. I faking it until you make it. Like, sometimes I feel like I said, like a bot. Like, there's just nothing in me in terms of like emotion. It's just, you know what, let's just do it. And I think sometimes it's necessary, because if you just put your emotions in everything, like if you keep having emotional reactions to everything, you're just gonna exhaust yourself into the ground. So yeah, I don't know if that's just me being a high functioning woman, but it gets like that. But yeah, if you guys can relate to any of this, comment down below so I know I'm not just in the clouds. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. This is like this one of my realer videos. And yeah, I'm literally actively in this process. I know a lot of people like make these kind of videos when they've like, I don't know, surpassed it, or maybe they're looking back. Like, I'm actively in this process with you guys. So yeah, we got this. I hope you guys like this one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
I woke up like this, we flawless. Ladies, tell them I woke up like this. I woke up like this, we flawless. Ladies,